So I can't speak in the total M&A market because I think it's a very niche approach. I work with different private equity firms. Some are very focused in what we think of as blue collar businesses like HVAC or plumbing or electric. And I think there's a different strategy there, and some focus in the accounting world. And there's strategy there and across the board when it comes to this. And there's a lot of activity when it comes to M&A on the big side on private equity. If I take my experience, which is more of M&A work on a smaller basis, meaning finding smaller organizations that have niche capability, but might be under the radar to some of the larger organizations. I think the key is one, complementary services. I think the biggest recommendation I have is that you want to make sure that you're not going completely outside of your realm of service offerings in your acquisition. You want something that mirrors what you're doing currently. It could be a different product, but mirrors what you're doing. You also want to be very, very attentive to the culture fit, because if the culture fit doesn't happen, one of the things that you're acquiring when you do M&A is staff. And if you can't retain that staff, you're losing half the value of your acquisition. Okay. Customers is half. Okay. Staff is the other half. I think some people don't take that. I think some people take that for granted. And the fact that, that staff is a nucleus on what keeps those clients valued those individuals. So I think culture is a big component. Now, within our industry, we talked about the retirement of accountants and so forth. And I just think that you have a plethora of firms out there that are small, call it 5 to 15 person firms that don't have any type of succession. And the opportunity out here for us as an organization is to look at those firms and provide them a runway to exit. But that runway gives them a comfort that their clients and their staff are finding a good home. And if that's if we can, and that's the cultural element. If I can find that owner that cares about their staff more than they care about the money. Obviously, they want money, but they care about that. That's as important to them. I already know I have a good culture fit, and so that's one of the components that I really consider when it comes to that. I think this is an amazing time to get into M&A work, and we have some very specific focuses that we're going to be looking at in the next 18 months.